Well, hey everybody, welcome back. All right, well, before we get things started today, a big thank you to all of you who dropped over to our other channel, Adventure Coolness. Boy, oh boy, you guys really helped make our videos a success over the last 3 weeks. We really appreciate it for you taking the time to head over there and seeing what we're doing on our other channel. And don't forget, head on over to DSE, or Deep Shaft Explorations Tombstone Tours. The link for that's down in the description area too, as well as my personal channel, Gly Coolness, the place you can go where you can hear me rant and rave and talk about all the stuff behind the scenes of what it takes to be a content creator running 4 different channels. All right, guys, so you're probably wondering, where are we at today? Well, remember last Saturday I said I'm going to take Laura to one of my most favorite mines that I've documented. I was out here about 5 years ago, and but back then the channel was kind of fledgling, and I didn't have all the fancy tools and the cameras and all the things that I have now to really do this mine justice. So that's why we're back here today. We're gonna give it our all. And Laura is going to get to see just how cool this mine really is. And when I'm talking about cool, I mean super cool, because down here, I believe it's on the 300 level, maybe the 400. I'm having a hard time remembering. There's a big juicy vein of vanadinite down in here that I want to show you guys, as well as a lot of other really cool scattered artifacts and this and that scattered all throughout this mine. Now, what is this mine's layout? This is an incline shaft going down at about a 70-degree dip. And if y'all played Donkey Kong back in the 80s, it's kind of laid out like that. You got your levels, you got your ladders going down to each level, then another level and more ladders, and another level and more ladders. But the difference is we don't have a big giant gorilla throwing barrels at us. But we will have lots of bats.
Oh,
lots and lots of bats.
My favorite little friends. As long as they don't fly in my face, I should be all right.
But yesterday we had a big windstorm, blew in a bunch of cold air.
It's pretty chilly outside.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly outside. So we're more than likely all the bats are going to be down in the sump.
Oh.
And I don't expect them to be fluttering around in the areas that we're going to be doing our explore.
It's too cold for them?
Probably too cold.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so this mine was it had lots of different minerals in it, and it had gold and silver and manganese and, oh goodness, so many different minerals in here. And all of this ore was collected and shipped out to another area to be processed down into those various components. So I'm going to do my best to give it the best mine exploring experience possible. All right, guys, this one is going to be a lot of fun. I'm certain you're going to enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, so starting off this direction, I'm just going to quickly show you guys the stope. I'm not going to spend too much time here. It's just a stope that's going down into our next level. You can see down here. Okay, we've got an old ladder. No sense in using this rickety old thing because this just picks up at the next level below us. So I'm not going to spend too much time here. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Let me get this light on real quick. 1, 2, 3, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the description area of the video from the last time that I was here, because I want to really spend time on areas that I didn't get into last time. So I'm not going to waste a bunch of time today kind of like repeating myself if possible. Now there's the shaft. This is the incline shaft right here looking up. It's a mess. And then of course looking down, 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 down. And that is where we are headed today, way down in there. So yeah, there's just some areas I don't want to fool around with. They're not that interesting. I want to chase after what I think is going to be the more interesting areas of this mine for you. Okay. Oh, first things first, we've got ladders. And here we go. Down the ladder. Let's get to the first level and start snooping around. Now, since the last time I was here, we have gotten a lot of new subscribers. And a lot of our older subscribers, some of you have went on to watch other interesting things. But for all you new subscribers, this is going to be the first time that you guys have ever seen this. So this ought to be pretty interesting for you. All right, I'm going to have to switch hands here real quick. I'll just keep the ladder, or keep the camera on while I'm going down these ladders, because I'm going to end up going pretty quick here. I want to get down to the fun and juicy stuff. Yeah. So before we started our adventure today, we met with some good folks outside. They were out running around on their side-by-sides. Had a nice little chat. Really nice guys. It was nice to meet you guys, and I hope you enjoy the episode and you get to see what this mine is all about. All right, we're almost down to the first level. Looking off that direction. We're going to head off that way here pretty quick. And I'm going to point the camera up at the stope I just showed you here a moment ago. And then looking down, that way is our shaft. All right, let's continue on our ladders. Now, I generally don't like to explore or go into abandoned mines that I've already documented. It just feels like you're, how should I put this? You're tempting fate twice. But this one's in pretty good shape. I've always felt abandoned mines, to me, each and every one has a certain kind of a personality, and this one feels friendly. All right, turning the camera around. I'm going to point the camera up at Laura so you can get an idea. There she comes. What do you think so far, Laura?
Seems like a pretty friendly mine to me.
Yeah, isn't this friendly?
Yeah.
It's a heck of a lot
Compared to
better.
some of the other ones that we've been in. Not so friendly.
With the rotten timbers and the
Yeah.
and all the other stuff. All right, which way would you like to go?
Oh.
You want to go off that way or this way first?
Let's go this way.
All right, turning around. All right, we'll show you guys. We'll head up in here and start to take a look at some of this really cool geology. Now, why does the geology look like this? What's going on in here? Well, you can see right there, we've got a lot of galena, we've got a lot of manganese. So this part of Arizona was highly volcanic back in the age of Pangea, before the continents broke up. A lot of volcanism going on in here. And with that, a lot of minerals came up and solidified in all of these veins and structures to get what you have today. But this one carried so many different kinds of minerals, they really got onto a good one here. So yeah, the geology is just absolutely fantastic in this mine. Pretty darn cool. Look at the brecciation going on in there. Neat. Neat. But obviously, they must have thought, Laura, that this
drift didn't really have as much as the other side. The other side looks to be more extensive.
Exactly. That's where they started going crazy over there.
But they went this way too, just to see.
Yep. All right, turning around. We'll go back the other way. And head up the next one. So outside, it is, it's in the mid-40s today.
Yeah, especially in the shade. It's pretty chilly out there.
Yeah, 45, 43, somewhere in there, Fahrenheit. Down
My
in
toes
here,
were getting chilly.
at least in this level, I would say it's probably in the 60s.
Yeah, it's
low 60s.
Warmed up already.
And it's just going to keep getting warmer and warmer as we work our way deeper and deeper. All right, just go like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. All right, so this is technically going to be the 100 level if you do take your measurements from surface going down. We got an ore chute over there, and then off to the right over here, this is looking up. See, here's the ore chute, yeah. So that initial stope that I pointed out to you guys is right above this ore chute I just passed. And that's where they sent down all of the material. Okay, what do we have over here? You know, some of this I have forgotten about on these upper levels. It's the highlights that you tend to remember. Oh yeah, I remember them. This was an ore pass. There you go. Yeah, there you go. This is looking straight up to what we were looking down on when we first entered the mine. Right there. Nice footwall there. And behind here, I don't think there was much of anything, if I remember right. Yeah, it just goes right up there and stops. Yeah, no sense in going any further, Laura.
All right.
No. All right. Okay, turning around. I think it was on the next level where there was a ladder going down that I thought I might want to explore.
You didn't explore last time.
I didn't. No, I was with Mr. Carson, and he's a brave guy, and it's not as brave as me. And he didn't want to go down there with me. Okay, turning the corner here. Heading up this other way, you can feel all the air. Just like that, boom. Past another ore chute. And looking up, and this is going to take us up into some, it doesn't look like workings. It looks like this ladder was for
servicing the ore chute?
Servicing the ore chute, yeah. Yep. Okay. Just like, oh, here's your favorite smell, Laura, right there.
Pew, pew.
There it is. Oil and old timbers. And
oh, yeah, never mind. It's not pew. It's a good smell. I was thinking it was bats.
Yeah. It's oil, old timber, and that creosote.
Oh, yeah, this is the smell I like. Never mind.
Heck yeah. All right, I found it. This is the level.
Oh, you found your ladder.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, this is it. All right, so looking down this ladder set right here, this is a place that I did not go.
Okay.
But rather than going down, I think what I want to do is go to the next level and maybe come back up.
All right.
And then looking up this way, guys, what this does, I've already been up these ladders, and way up in there, there's a huge, and I mean absolutely huge, pack rat nest and a few other interesting things. But for that, you got to head on over to the other link, watch that video to see me go up into this area. Okay. All right, so we know it's coming up. That's the ladder that I'm thinking about doing. But I'd rather come up so I can see what I'm getting myself into instead of going down. So what we will do is head over back to the main shaft, go to the next level. You know, I can remember 5 years ago, you know, mines like this were really over the top for me. This was really something special.
I can see why, especially if you hadn't really been exploring too many mines yet. It's
well, not for the
neat.
channel anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not for the channel. But since then, I've been in so many incredible locations that, I'm a bit jaded. Just a bit. Especially when you free climb a 600-foot shaft. Or not even that, just, you know, the two that you and I did where we had to use rope.
Yeah.
Was pretty crazy. Don't you wish all ladders were this nice, Laura?
Yeah, compared to some of the ladders I've been on. I mean, or ladders that I would not want to be on if I was not on rope.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of a squeeze.
All right.
But we're getting down here. Let me show it to you guys. Right down there. Now there's one area of this mine that when I was here with Mr. Carson, we found old tin cans from the 20s and 30s, I believe, that still had the labels on them.
Really?
But unfortunately, Bill forgot to hit the record button, He was pointing the camera at me and everything, but he forgot to hit record, and we never captured any of that.
So if they're still down here, then we'll make sure to show them this time.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we can get back over there. Yep. So far, nothing much has changed. I can see no big, like, monsoonal damage or anything like that. I'd say we're about, what, 200?
200 feet down?
Yeah, we're 200 now.
Because are you down at the next drift level?
Yep, almost.
All right.
Almost there. I just got one more ladder set here, I think. Yeah. Now, normally, I would turn the camera off for these ladder sets, guys, but this time I'll keep them on for you so you get the full experience.
I got another dead bird over here.
With the 360 camera. Sure is nice having all of this new equipment and everything. And it's thanks to you guys, our subscribers, that help make all of that possible. So every single time that you buy a rock or kick in on the tip jar and things like that, that's where the money goes. Okay. So I can keep taking you guys on these awesome and fun adventures. Okay, here we are, next level. All right, let's poke around here a bit. We got the drift level there. Okay, so no, this is saying the 150, Laura.
Oh, it's got, somebody actually wrote it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we're at the 150. I can see it over there on that board. And let me point up here. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi. Hello.
Oh,
I see the 150 over there, yes.
Yeah, 150.
Hey, these are lovely ladders, like you said. Donkey Kong.
These are beautiful. Look at this spool of used up safety fuse down in here.
I thought I saw one up there on the 100 level also.
Yeah.
It looked like it was more modern, though.
You can see how all of those went off to the various charges right there. Yeah. Okay. And right here, this was one of the stopes I was telling Laura about, the very first one. I'll point it out to you guys. This will give you an idea of how big the workings are. Take a look in there. So they had rail extending across that way as they were working the stope.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can look down that way. And all of this is going to end up in the bottom. We're going to see a whole bunch of ore chutes as they were funneling it down. There's a big pillar over there. And it heads off that direction. And then I'll point the camera going up this way. See all the stalls? Now, some of these are support stalls, but most of them were used with planking between them so that they could work the stope higher and higher, removing the ore body. Right there. Now, I know for a fact that this mine, Laura, there's a lot of unexploded dynamite in it.
All right.
And I don't think I want to do stope explorers because of that reason.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be scattered around in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. We're going to stay
No,
away from that.
sometimes it's hard to make out, too, especially if there's a bunch of dirt and rock that's come down over the years, so it's very well hidden.
I found you a treasure here.
Oh, yeah, the single jack. I saw that.
Yeah, did you see that? The more modern.
Yeah. It's not as old as the ones that we've seen before.
No, that's from folks that were down in here, doing a little
bit of prospecting.
Getting some samples. Mm-hmm. All right, you want to head off that way?
All right.
I think you got to go.
Yeah, over here behind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you can't already tell, Laura and I are having a ton of fun. We just we love mines like this.
Yeah.
They're kind of like it's a walk in the park a little bit for us. It's nice to get into one that isn't so ugly and crusty.
And there's plenty of those around, but every now and then when you come across one of these,
it's
a breath of fresh air.
It is. Mm-hmm. And going off to the right.
And then it goes up that way.
And it goes up to that way. Yep, so that ladder set that we found. Let me look over here real quick, because I know we got that ladder set coming down. The question is where. Oh yeah, this is the top of the next stope. Right here, see this? Yep, I remember walking out onto that. There's the ladder set right over there, but it keeps going down, if I remember right. Right there.
So is that part of the ladder that we saw when we were
Yes.
up above?
Yeah. I'm not going to head out across that planking. I've been out there before. I want to keep going lower to get to the bottom of the ladder set, if at all possible. My goal today is to get you guys to where the cool vanadinite is, and hopefully extract a few pieces for you. They're not going to be as big a crystals as what we've offered from the ones that we collected over in Quartzite, but they're still cool nevertheless.
Is that just pinch out up there?
Pinches out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so much stuff in here. We had a
We have this,
little shelf thing.
what's with the hanging nail?
Not sure what was
Airflow?
Yeah, I don't
Airflow
know.
meter?
Not sure about the hanging nail. Anybody's guess.
A little bit of carbide over there on the right.
Yeah. All right. Wonder what they were using this foam for.
To kneel on?
Maybe.
Or knee pads?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Down the ladder we go. Let's get to that next level. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Of course, going down is always really easy.
Coming back up, though.
Coming back up is when I'm going to be doing a little huffing and puffing. There we go. This is what it's like. So yeah, we've been having a ton of fun with Adventure Coolness. Exploring Bouse Camp was really neat. And then tomorrow you're going to see another neat area on Sunday.
But we
that
can't
found.
tell you anything about it.
No.
No, it's secret.
But I can tease, right?
Oh, yeah, you can always tease.
Can I be a big tease?
Yeah.
All right. Can I give him a little hint?
Oh, if you want, just a very small hint.
All right. I have 2 words. Independence Day.
There you go.
That's all I'm going to say.
So
Independence Day.
that'll make you guys wonder for the next 24
Yep.
hours after you've seen this.
And when I say that, I'm talking about the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, now you should have just said Independence Day in general.
Oh, I gave too much away.
Too much.
Darn it. Well, it's worth the watch.
Yes.
It's neat. It's pretty cool.
Is that another drift right there?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yep. All right, here we are. Oh, it smells absolutely wonderful in here, Laura. Wow.
It's the good smell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, looking down, we still got more to go. And here's more of the stope. So that length of ladder we just came down, think of it as the stope is following the same thing. And so here we're going to have ore chutes, and they would have had rail stretched between the stalls. And that's how they were getting the ore out from the stope off of this side of the mine. Let me kind of shoot the camera over this direction. There we go, looking down. And there you go. You can see there's the, I believe right down there, that's our final level. Right there. You can see the rail on the floor and the stope. I love this mine. I don't know. It just has that vibe, you know?
This is a cool one. It's Especially seeing all the stoles still in place.
Off this direction, here's a ladder that's going up into the same stope. We're on a false floor right now.
Oh.
Let me show it to you. But this will give you an idea of the kind of geology that they were going after. Yeah, there's the back of the stope right up there, but they quit. They didn't go any further through here. And then off this direction, over here, that heads back to the main shaft. Right there, right over there. See that? And that's where we were a moment ago. Okay. All right, turning around. Let's head back. These planks are stout. The building material they used in here is top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, top notch.
Oh, there's the 200 right there.
There we are. There's 200. All right, let's head off this way.
Well, according to the flagging, it is the 184 level.
Oh yeah, look at this cute little box right here. All right, we got to go underneath this, the incline shaft skip rails, and head off this way. I predict that ladder going to be up this way. Looks like they had some ground fall occurring through this area. See how they braced it?
Yeah.
And these should be all the ore chutes that are catering to that big stope. Indeed. Yeah, look. Look, guys. Point the camera up there. Indeed it is. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's keep going here. Mine heads off that way. We'll come back and do that in a minute. I think I just saw a pack rat up in there.
Pack rat.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't seen those guys in a while. We've seen evidence of them.
See?
Now they have another hanging rock.
You know what this is, don't you? This is called a Wyoming rock.
A Wyoming rock.
Do you know what a Wyoming rock is?
What is that? When it's windy, it's moving. When it's snowy, it's white.
When it goes like this, it's windy.
Yes.
Okay. When it has snow on it, it's snowing.
Yeah.
When it's wet, it's
raining.
raining. Yes.
And when it's gone, somebody's ripped it off? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in Wyoming that have Wyoming rocks on their front yard. Okay, so down here, fellers, the guys who we were talking to before we went into the mine today, remember when I was telling you that this mine, this whole area has been core drilled? Okay, here's some proof of that right here.
That's what that is.
Yeah, this is an area where the drill came through and punched right into the level. Here you go. I'll point up at it. So there it is. There's your diamond core drill. And the whole area has been drilled and tested, so they know what it has, etc. Okay, looking down into the next stope, going to the next level right here. And that's funneling down into another ore chute right there. As I was saying, this mine is just it's like the most classic incline shaft stoped mine that you could explore. It looks just like the screen on Donkey Kong. All right, here we go. This is it, Laura.
The ladder that you've
Right
been
here.
looking for?
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Is that all from a drill hole too, and then just
It is.
water
Yep.
afterwards?
Yeah, so when they're drilling, they inject water to
Yeah.
get the cuttings out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll go down to the vanadinite level and show these guys all of that. Mm-hmm. And then when we come back up, instead of going up the main shaft, we're going to go up this way.
All right.
Because I've never been here. I want to do that.
Okay.
All right, but before we do that, let's go off this direction.
Yeah, what's over there? There's another ladder.
Yeah, we got another one. This one also goes down to our next level. Right here. Right there. All right.
A little, not a tool skip, but one of those improvised ladders that they have down there.
Okay, it goes off that way and turning to the right. Goes this way. Let's kind of head up in here. And stops right there.
Oh, just a little face.
Okay, turn it around. Now you guys know that, y'all who've been with my channel for a long period of time, you know that I don't generally explore a new location this fast. I do this a lot slower. But because this is a location I've already been to, as I was saying earlier, I really want to get to the spots
that you have not explored before.
that I've not explored and are far more interesting. Yeah. But I'm still going to kind of do a quick poke so that you guys get an idea of the layout of this place. And it stops right there. All right, turn it around. Yeah. This mine gets a lot of visitors.
Yeah,
lot.
it's in a pretty popular area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like smack dab in the middle of Boondock Central. So you're going to have that, But not too many people are silly enough to...
Come all the way down here.
No. I was having a conversation with Laura a while back. Knowledge is what destroys fear. The more knowledge that you have of something, the less fear you will have of that thing. Does that make sense?
But you should still use caution in
Yes.
areas like this.
Well, certainly.
Always.
Certainly. But like let's say, for example, someone was to throw my butt into an F-16 fighter jet and tell me to take off and go fly around. Well, I'd be scared out of my pants because I wouldn't know how to run the thing. I might crash, you know? And that same logic applies with abandoned mines. The more knowledge that you have of mine conditions, mine layout, mine environments, things of that nature, they get less and less intimidating.
Yep.
Okay? But that doesn't mean that you should let your guard down.
No.
Ever. No, because even something like this could bite you. All right. Anything going off this way? Yeah, it kind of goes and turns the corner. Stopped off to my left. Let's see what it does over here. Anything? Nope, nothing. But
Pack rats have been here in the bats.
Knowledge is power, right?
It is, yeah.
It is. I can remember when I was like 14 years old and I first started, exploring abandoned mines. I didn't have the level of knowledge, so every single one was like,
yeah.
You're just you're halfway freaking out. You're having a halfway panic attack.
Yep.
Because you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But
you do it long enough, you
do your research.
Yeah.
The research is really important.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna speed on up here. Go pretty quick. Not much to see, and there's a bat.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's staring at me. I didn't notice him on the way.
So, while we're kind of working our way through this kind of a boring section here, I'll keep yakking at you guys.
Where'd your pack rat go? Unless it was a bat that you saw.
Oh, you know what? I'll bet it was.
Yeah.
Bet that's what I seen. Yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I just saw movement up in there.
It was probably the bat.
More than likely, yeah. Yeah, I hate wearing my glasses when I'm exploring.
He's staying up in there where it's warmer.
Yep. Okay, here we are back at the main. Oh, hey, remember these? Remember these, Laura? Here, let me show it to you. Remember these guys? Look at this flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
These were real popular back in the 80s.
Giant flashlights.
The 500,000 CP cordless. Yeah, remember back in the 80s, these were all the rage. Mm-hmm. You could plug them into your cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
That was before LED technology. My friend, his dad left one turned on in his truck. And of course, when He left it on with the light facing down towards the sea cushion.
Uh-huh.
Well, use
Catch
your
the seat
imagination.
on fire?
You can use your imagination is what happened. Yep. All right, here we go. Next level, guys. We're just burning on through this mine. I'm thinking maybe this one will be a two-parter. We'll just have to see how it plays out. If it is, that'll give Laura and I time to have a little bit more wiggle room in our production schedule so we can keep chasing after more cool stuff for you guys. That's how we sometimes do it. You know, if we can find one that's big enough and interesting enough, we'll do that, make it a two-parter.
2 or 3-parter if we're lucky.
Yeah. And that gives us more time to find other places. Okay, keeping going down here. All right. There we go. Almost to the next little platform. And here's the last ladder to our next drift level. Almost there. So yeah, you know, producing content for both Abandoned as well as Adventure Coolness, and then whenever we find a grave site or a cool shaft to drop the torpedo down, which will end up on DSE TT, Tombstone Tours. The nice thing about that, guys, is it's given us a real kind of a diverse experience on our end when it comes to documenting sites and finding new things, because now it's not just abandoned mines. So we can really get out here in the world and have a lot of fun and bring a lot of these cool places to you each and every week. We're enjoying it tremendously. All right, how's it coming there?
Somebody left a battery in a glove.
Yeah.
And something else.
All right, well, this is one of the best levels. Guys, here around, Laura.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a break. We're down about, what is it, like 300?
Probably around 300.
300, somewhere in there. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a break a second, get a drink of water, slow down the huffing and puffing. We'll be back.
Next week on Abandoned and Forgotten Places.
And there's no more drifts down there, huh?
All right, here we are. So we need to experience this together. Come on, Laura, let's have a moment.
Oh, Mom. Oh,
Ella.
how cute.
All right, so as we go around this corner, this is going to be the big vanadinite vein.
Oh.